YouTube, man. What's up, man? This is your guy, Manny, and this is the Talking Sports with Manny YouTube channel. So, guys, man, today I want to go over 5 running backs that I am willing to draft in PPR format. Now, there's obviously 15 to 20 running backs that I can obviously take or target, but I want to narrow it down to 5 that I'm targeting. For those of you guys that are drafting with me, for those of you guys that watch my videos, and you guys are in my leagues, you guys can emulate what I'm teaching you guys. At the end of the day, you guys are not going to beat me. So I'm giving you a cheat sheet to my mind right now. So number 5, Naji Harris. I think that Naji Harris has a chance to be a 3-down back. Not only that, to be a top 15 running back. And also with Naji Harris, it's all about value. It's all about where are you drafting a Naji Harris. He's possibly going to go anywhere between rounds 3 to 5 in redraft. So it's up to you to know when to go ahead and target Naji Harris. I think he ends up being a top 15 back. He could possibly be a top 8 back this year. I see him as a running back who can receive the ball. He's going to get a chance to have at least 75 receptions. See, when it comes to PPR, you want to go ahead and get these backs that not only have rushing upside and touchdown upside, you also want to get these backs that can give you reception upside. I think Naji Harris has a shot at 75 receptions. It's a lot. It's a lot, and then you think, how about Juju and Claypool and all these different weapons that Big Ben has? I'm telling you, he's going to use Naji Harris like how Le'Veon Bell was used. He might even be more talented than Le'Veon Bell when it's all said and done. So we'll see. I could be wrong. The next guy coming in at number 4 is my guy, Antonio Gibson. I'm telling you right now, Antonio Gibson has a shot to be a top 5 back this year. He's going to be used a lot in the passing game. I can't really predict how many receptions Antonio Gibson is going to have, but he's going to have a lot of receptions. He's going to have a lot of rushing attempts. His usage is going to be high. But if you have an Antonio Gibson, you better have a Patterson to handcuff just in case he gets hurt. But I do like Gibson a lot this year. He still doesn't really have a running back behind him that can come in and command lots of touches. J.D. McKissic is more of the pass catching back, but there's room in this backfield for Antonio Gibson. I understand that Curtis Samuel is on the Washington football team, but I don't see Curtis Samuel taking away work from Antonio Gibson. So Antonio Gibson has a shot to have a lot of receptions. I'll probably say about 60 receptions. I'm marking out for 60 receptions. I don't see him getting more than that, but it's possible. If he starts to become more dynamic and start scoring off of receiving targets, and absolutely his targets can go up. But I do like Antonio Gibson a lot. He opposes to get a lot of yards. And mind you, last year he had 11 touchdowns. So he's a guy that you can hand the ball off in the red zone or in the goal lines. Red zone, goal line situation, 5 yards out. He's a guy that he got a lot of those last year. Got a lot of breakaways as well. So I'm looking for an explosive Antonio Gibson this year. This is going to be his second year switching from wide receiver to running back. So that's an unbelievable story. Coming in at number 3 is Austin Eckler. I think that Austin Eckler is one of the backs this year that has a shot at 100 receptions. So I'm going to put him down for 100 receptions. I'm not saying that he gets it. I guess that's the high. That's the potential. So even with Naji Harris is 75 and Gibson 60, Eckler has a shot at 100 receptions. So I'm putting it out for 100. He has a shot. His workload is pretty much receiving work. And on certain weeks, Austin Eckler can do enough to get you a win. Like Justin Herbert is going to target him. Justin Herbert is also going to target Keenan Allen. Those two guys can receive up to 160, 170 targets each. And we've seen some games last year. We saw the flashes in Austin Eckler. But his health is what's going to hurt a lot of people. But to be honest, man, he definitely has a shot at 100 receptions. And if he does 100 receptions, that's at least 1,000 yards receiving. And he's going to get some rushing work, which just bodes well for him. So I like Austin Eckler a lot coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is my main man, Alvin Kamara. I think that Alvin Kamara has a shot at 100 receptions this year. So I'm going to put him down for 100 receptions. Again, I could be wrong, but with no Michael Thomas, at least for the first 6 games, I'm guessing Kamara has a shot to get anywhere from 10 to 15 targets every single week. And we all know that Kamara is a dynamic runner. We all know that Kamara is a touchdown machine. Every single year, he gets you about 81 receptions every single season. He's a lock for a top 5 back every single year. He's still young enough in year 4, so you want to get Alvin Kamara in any format, whether it's keeper, dynasty, redrafts, Devy, I don't care. Alvin Kamara is the man, and I see him with close to 100 receptions. I'm going to go ahead and say Alvin Kamara gets more receptions this season than he has ever received in any other season. So that's my prediction there. He has a shot at 2,000 yards from scrimmage. That's hard. I understand Kamara's frame. I understand that he's not really a running back that gets a lot of rushing yards in terms of, I don't even think Alvin Kamara has had 1,000-yard rushing season, but this season he has a shot. He has a shot at 2,000 yards from scrimmage. I'm pretty sure that he has lofty goals, and a lot of these receiving work. I mean, a lot of these yards can come from receiving. Like, he might end up with 1,200 yards receiving. He can definitely do 800 yards on the ground. So that's my prediction there. Christian McCaffrey also has 100 receptions. That's a shot at 100 receptions. You know what I'm saying? So that's possibly, I mean, that's everybody's number 1. Christian McCaffrey. If you can trade up in dynasty drafts, startups to get him, you go ahead and do it. He's a guy that can definitely get you 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing, and over 100 receptions. So, like I said, I have 3 backs who have a chance at 100 receptions, and that's CMC, Kamara, and Austin Eckler. I'm not going to go too in-depth into Christian McCaffrey. We all know who he is. We all know what he can do. So, guys, this is your guy, Manny. This is the Talking Sports with Manny YouTube channel. Please like, please subscribe, and please share. And I will definitely catch you guys on that next video.